Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Sleepy Buddha, back in the building, and I was laying in bed ready to go to sleep with my grandpa self, and last Cloudia was like, no you're not, because we got a Q&A going on tonight, and just like I did the last time around, I want to react to it live as it's happening. It was a fun little video I made that I did enjoy. However, it is a bit for me to stay up because I could probably close my eyes right now and fall asleep in the chair. But we're here T-minus 7 minutes until this Q&A is supposed to take place, and I'm a little confused. I can't find what tab they're planning on using to answer the Q&A. So I can find up here Q&A question prep. We're ready to go. Here's the 28th. I pretty much upped all of the questions that I was most interested in. First one right here, I called this out in my 5 ways to improve the game quote-unquote experience. When are we getting a PC client for LC? We saw that there was a translation for some Q&A that took place in an Asian country. I'm not sure exactly which one. And apparently the dev said, yes, a Steam client is being worked on at the moment. So I would love to get confirmation of that here. Can we actually get an improvement to daily missions? I mean, that would be wonderful if we could at least get a single pull a day, right? 300 gems as long as you log in, play the game for a little while, complete all the missions. I think that's more than enough. This guy has the Frost has the nice point. You know, we've been getting non-stop limited banners. Those don't come back often. So the more singles, the more gems we can grind for the free-to-play community or the budget community, the better. Basically, the more people are pulling the desired units, the more motivation they're going to have to play the game. It's just that simple. Seaton just had a great point. Seaton the Whale Sin of Spending. If you play 7 Deadly Sins, you probably know about him. He had the great point that a game that only has the whales supporting it is a dead game. It's a very, very small niche player base at that point. And so to allow growth and to, you know, better the health of the game, you want a large community that is going to be the majority free to play. Any chance alchemy gets expanded so we can be able to craft clusters. I literally just went into my alchemy tab to see if I could craft some red clusters, confirm that you cannot, at least at level 3 where I am, and it seems that it's just not a thing. Yeah, and being able to alchemize, or however you say it, the final tier enhancement materials would be literally a dream come true. I don't care if it's crazy expensive. I don't care if I have to grind for a week non-stop just to craft it. It's better than me playing the game for over 2 months now. Yeah, over 2 months, and still I've done a lot of on and off grinding on those material stages, nightmare mode. I haven't seen a single 6-star material drop. I get it. I have bad luck, but it's ridiculous. I've only been able to get characters to 100 based on the handouts that they've done. One for the New Year's bundles that they offered, and with this newest event we could get a couple foreign and visionary lights through the newest event currency. I like this one. Can Tower of Trials be a permanent event and just have a monthly reset? That would be great, because then we could actually, I feel like that'd be much easier to do an in-depth analysis. You could test certain floors, see what works best. You don't have to just rely on this limited time that it's out in order to do it. So I'm going to give that a nice little arrow up. So with the eventual appearance of multiplayer, have you gents considered raising the friend list amount? Please, I need more friend points. Will there be any improvements to auto run? Maybe shorten the stage shifting time. I mean, any speeding up of that process, which I'm literally doing as we speak, would be great, just because the ether grind is real. Are there any plans to remove the character win animations between each wave? Just little things to save us players time. I don't need to see my guy pose every time he delivers the final blow when it's a, you know, 9-wave stage. Any plans for new summon animations? Please, aid us. New summon animations are so hype. You gotta roll them out. I don't care if it's every year you update it. Just something new in that field. Multiple build tabs for each unit. I thought that was interesting because that's not something I would think of, but yes, that would save a ton of time if I wanted to. If I had a tanky build, if I had a maximum damage build, if I had a hybrid build, rather than try and keep everything in here or have spreadsheets to go back and reference to and then switch all of my skills out. You know, it takes time when you have a library of skills built on a unit. So having multiple build tabs is a really good idea just to improve the quality of life. Can we get more R and SR arcs? Please and thank you. What are they planning to do with tours? Are they going to add some more? Are they going to give it a little revamp? You know, that would be a nice new thing to see because I'm sure day one players are sick of the same exact thing over a year and a half. Considering the mechanics of line of sight and force distance and some units having to abide by these while others completely ignore them, oh my gosh. I'd be enamored with Nero's kit, his S2 specifically, if I didn't have to get in the line of sight of the enemy. Like, why? If he's just a little bit forward, why can't he just shoot? Right? It's a 3D plane, right? So I don't understand why I need to be in a 2D horizontal direction with the enemy in order to, you know, try and launch whatever I do to pull them. Why can't I just launch it from wherever I am? Because it's a 3D plane. It would make the movement so much smoother. It would make the gameplay so much crisper. I would love if they just got rid of that line of sight BS. And it would probably make snipers and stuff more relevant too. Please fix magic. I didn't really read this, but I did read it. I can't remember what it was, but it does make a lot of sense. Please increase the crystal game from daily missions. We went over that. How about more reruns on the side next to the main event? Please, reruns of collabs. That would be incredible. You guys should make Shift Lily differentiate from her original unit more. I guess AOG Lily is a hot topic for this Q&A, so we'll see if they even bring her up. And would you consider increasing the maximum capacity of the orange orbs from 10 to 20? That would be so dope, and I know every player would appreciate that. 10 orbs is extremely limited for trying to grind materials to enhance the plethora of characters we now have. And then my favorite, right here. They got my boy Nero looking like your boy Buddha. Why the nose is so big? Their pixel arts, I'm just gonna say it, they're goofy, man. They're goofy. They're badass looking characters. And you got Woody Woodpecker Nero, you got Dante the big head boy, and I don't have V. I haven't played with V, so I haven't really looked at his sprite, but they look a little weird. It's kind of a consensus in the community, I see. Anyway, it's 11:02. I've been filming right for about 10 minutes. Where are they doing? Oh, hello. They just launched it up. So here we go. We went over the questions I'd like to see answered. Let's see what we get with Take-san. Hey everyone, how's it going? It's great to be with you today. Are you all having fun in Devil May Cry collab? Is this like a cheer? Sure, yeah, Tyria, yay. I'd like to begin answering some questions that you wrote in the Q&A question prep channel. Here's Geotech, my man Geo. Just want to start off this question by saying thank you for the great collaboration with DMC5 and the outstanding generosity of a free unit and extra free crystals, no doubt. The artwork for all 3 DMC units are great, but the pixel art characters for Nero and Dante looks horrible. Their faces have large noses and do not resemble the character at all. Last Cloudia has such great pixel art, and it is disappointing that pixel art for these 2 collab characters looks horrible. Would it be possible to redo the pixel art for these 2 characters? Thank you. Take-san said, bruh, don't even come at me like that. Can we actually get improvement to the daily missions? We'll have to decide the details on this going forward. Okay, so they haven't even considered this at all. But it's something that I do plan to do going forward. We'll see how long that takes. Look at this. With the eventual appearance, bruh, I need to add like all the reactions. I wonder if I'm going to get in trouble for this, but he needs to answer. They need to answer for their sins. With the eventual appearance of multiplayer, are we going to increase the friend list amount? Yes, we do plan to do this, but the details are still being figured out. What are the details, Taka-san? What does that mean? You literally take your mouse and you click from 100, you go up, click, 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 and put it up to 200. I don't know what details. Oh man, maybe it's because I'm tired. Like, I'm not digging these answers right now. You guys will be the first to know when we reach a decision. That's a very, very political answer. Will there be any improvements to auto run? Maybe shorten stage. Okay, what's he say to this? We want to keep what makes Last Cloudia special, like the cool battle animations and pixel art, so we probably wouldn't go as far as to totally skip battles. No one said skip the animations, Take brother. He's saying shorten the stage shifting time, which you can do by cutting the pose screen and make the reward screen go by faster. Can we get swimsuit Claire or Eliza, please? Would you be upset to get swimsuit Dalgyeon instead? Taka-san is so funny. Multiple build tabs for each unit so we don't have to constantly swap stuff out to try new builds. Okay, this is one of the questions that I would wanted to see. We so want to do this, but it might take a while for us to get there. Why is everything like gonna take a while? Everything's gonna take a while. What is a while? Like, give me some time measurements, bro. Please. Give me something. I'm losing hope. Gosh, I don't know if I was just optimistic during my first Q&A in December, but this one seems like terrible. Terrible. He's given us one line answers for these questions with zero detail. I felt like there was some more substance in his answers previously. Like, yes, haha, you made a joke, so funny, but like, honestly, just say no, because that's basically what I'm getting from this. But I don't think this was a highly requested question on the Q&A prep last I checked, which was 10 minutes ago. Any plans for new summon animation? Okay, he's getting to some of this stuff. We can think about something a bit flashier, but I don't know if it will include new arcs/units in particular. Everything's think about. Everything's we can think about, we can think about, we can think about, we can think about. Man, maybe I should have gone to bed. Oh man, should I put this video up? Should I put this video up? Usually I don't like to put out negative energy like this, but at the same time, this is my raw reaction to what I'm seeing right now. At least there were interesting questions being answered in the December Q&A. It's felt a lot more structured. You know, it felt like there was a handle on the Discord. It started off with him answering pre-asked questions, and then the floor was opened and people started answering questions. They gave him time to respond. Right now, like, what made you create Zlorg? And then it's just like there's no substance to his answers. Like, yes, I wanted him to talk about this and about the tours. That was abandoned quite some time now. And the answer is just, we would like to make improvements to tours for sure. What? Hold up. Yo. If he's serious, that was literally the best answer I've ever seen in the Q&A. So, I asked once. I didn't get a response. Tried again. You can see. Any consideration of foreign and visionary lights being added to the friend point shop? Taka-san said, we'll do it. If that's confirmed and it happens, Oh, man. They've literally saved this Q&A, if that actually happens. Because that's not a... We'll consider it. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. That Q&A was something else, man. Like I said, I don't know if I was just tired and maybe I'm a little cranky, but this Q&A fell all over the damn place. I mean, it's very obvious to tell what questions the majority of players want answered. And I feel like they were just barely touched upon. Looks like someone's calling me out over here. Costura! Shout out to the man. Alright, so Barlene came in the main last Cloudia chat in the Discord and gave me something that I'm satisfied with. She basically said she's gonna come in at a later date. I think further below she said maybe looking like Monday, so we gotta wait a couple days, but she said she knows that we want to know about the pixel art, Lily, Steam, and that kind of stuff. She said some of those are not very easy for Taka-san to answer, which is fine, you know, okay. Hopefully we can get some more clarification on those hot topics that weren't really touched upon in this Q&A. Oh, I gotta say, overall, guys, that Q&A gave me a headache. I mean, this is probably gonna be the last Q&A I stay up for and react to, just because it was a mess. I don't know if there were so many new people that had joined with the collab that just was introduced and it made the chat that much busier, or if we need to have more slow mode time activated so that questions and random comments can't just go flying into the chat. Like, I'm probably just gonna cut out basically everything that went on during the Q&A back and forth, maybe a couple highlights, but this was just kind of a waste of time. The most exciting thing, at least in my opinion, was that we got a soft, I'm gonna say soft because you never know what's gonna happen, this is just he said she said, but we got a soft confirmation that foreign and visionary lights are going to be added to the friend point shop. Taka-san just said we'll do it, just straight up said we'll do it. So praying he stays true to that, because I need help. I need another way to get those. I can wait to accumulate friend points because I know that I'm accumulating towards the towards acquiring those materials rather than endlessly getting bad luck on the drop rates for the material stages. So hopefully we'll see that come. That's all I got for this one right here. Yeah, like I said, this is probably the last Q&A I'm gonna make a video on and highlight. Maybe I'll stream these when they actually happen, but like at night tonight, if I'm ready to go to bed, I'm not looking forward to this. This was a mess, and hopefully we'll see some progress in a lot of areas coming up in the future. Oh, guys, hope you have a good night. Hope you are enjoying the DMC collab. Hope your luck is shining. And I'm delusional and tired, and I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Y'all know the drill. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.